Right guys, so today we're down at the beach. As I told you before, I live on an island in the Mediterranean, a place called Cyprus. And this is where I live. I'm literally 5 minutes away from the mountains and 5 minutes away from the beach in any direction. Well, not in any direction, for the most part, where I live. And this is the view. When I do have time off from work, is what I try to get. And lately I've been feeling kind of, what's the word? Appreciative of what I've got. Judging from what all the news is, what's going on in the news lately, with the Epstein files and Obama coming out with the alien stories and the threat of war in Iran. It's kind of scary. It is kind of scary. And this is the antithesis of everything that you read on the news. You just need to come out and ground yourself and realise that right now, right here, nothing's going on. When I first came to Cyprus in '85, it was literally 10 years after the Turkish invasion, which took over half of Cyprus. And it was still a sore subject, still is a sore subject. But in '85, if you can imagine, I was 9 years old. And it was an extremely sore subject. If you go back at least 100 years, 200 years, it was taken over by the Ottomans in the 1800s and then sold to the English at the end of the 1800s. And then the Cypriots wanted unification with Greece. And, what usually happens is Cyprus is like a strategic point in the Middle East. Going back thousands of years, the Crusaders would use Cyprus as a stepping stone to the Middle East to fight the Muslims. King Richard the Lionheart built a massive castle in the north of Cyprus called St. Hilarion. Right on top of the mountains, you can see Turkey on a good day. And it does make you think, how the hell did they pull that off? How did they build a castle like that up there? Anyway, so this country has seen nothing but war for a very long time. Yet we've managed to survive all this time. So anyway, 74 happened, the Turkish invasion happened in August. They took over half of Cyprus. The UN came in to buffer. So there's a whole it's called the Green Line, so there's a buffer zone. It's open now, not as in like there's border crossings where you can go to the north. Half the Cypriots don't care, they go to the north, it's cheaper there for them. The other half, it's still a sore point. But you can survive in a war-torn country. You can survive. But it's sort of... Sorry about that. Oh God, come on. Earphone. You learn to survive. So now, the north of Cyprus is sort of semi-westernized, and the south of Cyprus is 100% westernized to the point where we've lost our culture. The only cultures we have left are stuff like Green Monday, which was yesterday, the 23rd of February, and it's where everybody eats their greeneries, and they have fish, and the 48-day fasting, 48-day Lent starts. So look at this, people. So we'll have fish, and they'll have vegetables and stuff, but no meat or eggs for 48 days. Excuse me. And it got me thinking, because the rumours of war are looming. The rumours of war with Iran are looming over our heads, over everybody's heads. But I think it's more of a sensitive subject here in Cyprus, because we've got two bases here two English bases here left over from the 1960s, which the English had taken over. And we're bordering with north of Cyprus now with the Turkish army. Israel's threatening Turkey as well, excuse me. So let's hope nothing happens, to be honest. I hope nothing happens. We don't deserve this. No one deserves this. No one on either side. These are politicians playing stupid games for money. It's all about money and nothing else. So let's just hope that nothing happens. But I remember when we first came to Cyprus, it was factions against factions. Political factions against political factions. People that wanted the unification with Greece against other people that didn't want the unification. And it was still going strong back then. You daren't say a word politically. Besides all the other stuff that was going on, all the other stuff that I had to go through, being a 9-year-old coming to Cyprus and being left alone in the streets, while my parents set off to do their own thing. I was one of 4 children, and the youngest. I've been living in Cyprus for the past 41 years now, going on 41 years. It's a long time. I wouldn't change it for a thing. So, yeah, it's scary. But at the same time, it's only scary because it's, excuse the pun, but we're bombarded with this sort of news on an everyday basis. You go onto, well, I don't use TikTok anymore, but you go onto Instagram and Facebook. That's how old I am. And that's all you see. Like, past couple of days, our minds have been occupied with what's going on, since yesterday actually, what's going on in Mexico. Oh my God, that's crazy. Can you imagine living through that? Living through what's going on. I mean, it's bad enough. I reckon, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but I know here in Cyprus, people just they want to go to work, they want to come home, they want to have fun with their family. They don't want anything else, they don't want any trouble. So why is it that all of a sudden everybody wants war? And the worst thing is, you go on all these social media, and because they're sitting by these keyboard warriors, all they're talking about is, get these people, get those people. I've had enough. I've had enough. I just want to go to work, earn a wage for me and my family, and survive. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. You can have it all. I don't care. Take it. Just let me a small place to live. Let me have my wage. Let me be able to survive. I don't want gold and riches. I just want to survive to my old age. And I think most people want that. I think most people want that. I reckon 99.99% of the population want that. They want to be able to survive. But unfortunately there's 0.001% of them don't want to let us survive. So we've got to help each other out, because these people aren't. They're just going to take for us as much as possible. They're going to take from us as much as possible. So let's just help each other out, mate. Let's do it. Because this is what we got. This is where we are right now. I think that's only fair.